Hi, everyone. This is Candy Johnson. I am your host, and this is Real Talk brought to you by Real Raw Records. Today, we're going to be discussing the for me, it's an annoying factor when I come across people that are undercover gay or lesbians. Okay. They're very fickle. Okay. For one thing, like they'll have a crush on you or whatever like that, or they'll like you. And so they'll flatter you flattery is when you lie about a particular attribute or something like that. So that wouldn't be flattery. But anyways, they'll praise you, I should say. Okay, so they'll praise you and say, oh, you're good, you're this, you're that, oh, you're such a nice person. And really and truly, they're only giving you the praise in hopes that perhaps they can build a relationship with you. Okay, I've noticed that these people that are undercover gays are very jealous hearted. And what they are jealous hearted of is people who are not cowardice and will openly express themselves, okay? Because they're too cowardice to express themselves openly. They're afraid of what people might say about them. They're afraid of the repercussions that our society pretty much inflict upon people who are gay, all right? Perhaps they don't necessarily want to leave their spouse, but they want to have their cake and eat it too, so to speak. So they're bisexual. But nonetheless, they're secretly bisexual undercover, all right? And so they envy people who are able to express themselves openly because they feel that they can't. Okay, they don't have the courage that it takes to do that. Okay, they don't have the mental constitution and boldness to do that. So they kind of are behind the scenes type of people. What they'll do is they'll either flatter a person or give praise, okay? Because flattering is when, they're just ass kissing, okay? And they really are giving somebody credit for something that they really may not be that good at or may not look good in a certain thing. That's flattery, okay? When it's not a genuine, that's what I should say. That when it's not a genuine compliment, that's flattery. Hold on 1 second. We got a call. Hello? We're on air. Undercover gay lesbians are annoying. It's the topic. Oh, come on in and put your 2 cents in. Come on. I'll send you the link and you just come on in and put your 2 cents in. All right. All right. Bye. Uh-oh, Fookie now. We gotta take her here. We're gonna tap her in. She wants to come in and put her 2 cents in and add to this topic of discussion here today. All right. Uh-oh, now it's gonna get really rocky. It's gonna get really rocky right now. People can come on in and put your 2 cents in. What you think about this and here, all right? So we want to know what you think about this and here, all right? Because people tend to think that because they are undercover, that don't nobody else know that you undercover. All right. Now, I personally don't have a problem with gays. But I will tell you this, honey baby sugar pie. I sure enough got a problem with them undercover gays. And I'll tell you why. Okay. Because these type of people, they have a tendency of doing shit, little sneaky stuff. And don't nobody else know what they doing. That's why it's sneaky, all right? And they have a tendency of doing a little sneaky stuff, little evil, devious, wicked, undercover, underhanded, jealous. They tend to be real sneaky, all right? They'll pretend like they taking up for somebody and really say like you have an argument with somebody, all right? And they'll pretend like they taking up for that person, but really and truly they mad at you because you didn't pay them no mind when they were trying to make advances towards you, or perhaps you turned them down, or you made it clear that you wasn't interested in them, or you made it clear that you wasn't interested in the same sex, all right? And they heard you say that, and you didn't know, perhaps you didn't say it directly to them, perhaps you said it to somebody else, that, or just made it a general statement, okay, that you wasn't interested, all right? And so that kind of crushed their hopes, whole thing, and stuff like that. So they was planning on that, and you just basically you fucked up their plans and shit. So they pissed off about it. All right. Now we got a guest. Hey there, what's going on, baby?
Hey there.
I appreciate you dropping in. So this is the subject, all right? Undercover gays, lesbians, gays and lesbians. So we're talking about male and female are fucking annoying. Okay, tell us what you think about that.
I believe they're extremely annoying. There's one thing to be an open gay person and accept yourself, and there's a whole nother thing to be an undercover homosexual and then still expect people to accept you. That's not going to happen.
Right.
You have to accept yourself as yourself first before you try to let anybody else then expect anybody else to do that for you.
Right.
And then you also put a burden on other people when you're doing that. It's all around wrong. It's just all around just horrible.
What's so horrible about it?
Okay, say you're undercover homosexual male and you were with a woman. You know you don't want to be with no woman.
Right.
She knows you don't want to be with no woman, but you put in this tight bond in a relationship, and y'all both are becoming miserable people that is spreading out misery all around you. Is just a bad funk just around both of y'all because y'all in this miserable relationship.
Right.
So that right there, with you being undercover, causes such misery. And that's why I believe it's horrible.
By the way, I love your dreads.
Oh, thank you.
But anyway, so what do you think about the females, that are in
just the same, if this is a male or female, you still spreading this horrible funk that is intoxicating your environment, just your environment, who intoxicates someone else's environment.
Right.
So I believe that if you want to be a homosexual, be out in the open. It's 2015. There's no need to be secretive about it. No one cares. It's not a secret no more. If you want to be a homosexual, You do that. You live your life. Everybody at this point should be more open-minded to it, but just be respectful with it, and then call it a day.
Right.
That's
Uh, what I've experienced with the undercover gays is that, like this bitch on G Plus, okay, she's always posting pictures of women, right?
mhm.
And I very seldom see her posting any pictures of males, all right? And I know that she had that, lesbian type of, persona, okay? And I guess when, people notice it about them, they get angry because they don't want to be discovered, and they'll profusely deny it openly, of course. But what do you think about that? Have you ever experienced women showing anger towards you and you knew it was because they might have had some attraction towards you?
I personally have not experienced that particular situation, or I probably haven't even noticed it.
Yeah, that's probably a thing. That's why I was saying it's so annoying for me because I notice things, okay? And for example, I was in a broadcast the other day, and I made it clear that I'm not lesbian, that I wear ties, but I don't cater to practicing lesbianism. I'm tomboyish, but I don't practice lesbianism. And a lady was in my hangout, and it was obvious that she had a crush on me. So that kind of dampened her spirit. I noticed she wasn't as talkative once I said that. Then, when the opportunity presented itself and I was in an argument or whatever with someone, she, really showed her ass or whatever, okay? And it seems that when people have a crush on someone, okay, but also the the gay or open lesbians that are attracted to straight people. That's annoying, very annoying, because they want you to, basically, they want you to be gay, and so it's frustrating for them that you're not, and they kind of do little sneaky stuff.
Well, if they are attracted to a straight person, they should be fully aware of the risks they put themselves into. No, I am not that way, or no, I will not be that way. And if you are an individual person that respect that person, you should respect what their wishes are. Which is bringing me back to like double standards they be having. Is like, oh, I want you to respect me as a person, but I can't respect you as being straight or whatever. You can't have that double standard. That's not right. That's just,
Right.
you gotta respect other people as well as yourself. So one, be openly with it, don't be hiding it, and two, respect that some people are straight and will stay straight, and they don't have to be a homosexual or to order to hang out with you or be a friend to you.
So, what do you think they should do about a person that doesn't reciprocate that emotion if they're not attracted to them?
Like any other person that finds themselves liking a person that not attracted to them, accept it and move on. Simple as that.
Well,
You accept
we
it and
have
move
these,
on.
we have these people in life that, even on the straight side, I've come across plenty of men that, they're like, hey, try to flirt with me or whatever, and I tell them, thank you for the compliment, huh, but I'm not interested or whatever like that. And then they turn around and say, you ugly ass bitch, and da da da, and that's why you this and that's why you that, they'll really go in on you and everything like that. And I'll be like, you just said I was this and I was all that. Now, you done changed your mind. That was quick.
Yeah, you not understanding. With this, is a gamble. Whether or not you like it or not, it's a gamble. You're taking a chance. You take that chance. If you lose, you accept your loss as a good professional does and move on. It's not 100% you're going to get that yes. But at least you took the chance, you got your answer, and you can move on from that answer. Is a no or yes? You got to answer. Or maybe. I don't like maybes. They're very frustrating.
Why you don't like babies?
I give a lot of maybes, but it's very frustrating even if I give a maybe because I want to like direct answer, no, yes, proceed. Maybes you got to keep on thinking about it. I don't like maybes. No
Right.
maybes. It's very, you still got to think on it. Like I'm still thinking on it. How long you gonna think on it? I don't know.
Well, perhaps that's what's upsetting for the people that are undercover gays or whatever, and they're trying to
Think
kind,
about it.
huh?
They still thinking about their sexuality. They thinking about it. Then maybe.
They trying to figure that shit out, perhaps. And I'm thinking that maybe when they are perhaps have somebody in mind as a mate. Okay, say for example, if they're with someone of the opposite sex, okay, and but they got their eye on somebody. Maybe they attracted to their best friend, or they attracted to a uh, co-worker, or perhaps they attracted to somebody in their environment that they would, if they had the opportunity to switch over, okay, what they want to do is they want to switch over, but they want a smooth transition. They don't want to be by themselves. So and they don't want to be openly gay and not have a mate already. All right, they want a smooth transition. So what they do is they just hang on the fence and don't let nobody know that they're gay until they get somebody that can make a smooth transition with. What you think about that?
They are unrealistic. What makes you any different from the homosexual who just say, know what? I'm gonna accept myself. If I take it for a bumpy ride, I'm gonna take it. And gun it out and done it. Everybody went through the whole shock phase, the stir phase, and then the acceptance phase, whatever phase how they go through, and now they have fully been accepted in society, and here you are, stuck. It look like you give them a bad name, man. To me, it is. They went through all this transition while you like want this very smooth transition. No, no, stop that. Set yourself down on a stick.
Right.
So it's not going to be a smooth transition. If you want a smooth transition, I'm going to say is
That look on your face. Priceless. Priceless. I caught that shit on camera.
that's unrealistic.
That was a what the fuck look. Like, bitch, are you crazy?
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay, what do you think about? Okay, what do you think about people who undercover, gays and lesbians, and they're undercover because they really aren't sure if they really want to be gay. They just really want the sexual acts of gay activity, but they don't want the gay full-blown lifestyle.
Well, my opinion of that is it's sex. You seeing the sex. You might as well consider yourself bi. I mean, it's not even bi. It's a sexual theme. You have a what I call a lustful spirit, which is it what's all it is. And there's nothing really up to other than that to me.
So they're actually not undercover gays. They just have a unnatural sexual desire, right?
Yes, it's just sex for them. They don't want the whole relationship thing. They don't want to be in a relationship with the opposite sex. They just like the idea of having sex with the same sex because one thing is easier to do because if you're a man, you already know how to please a man. If you're a woman, you basically know how to please a woman because you are that person. You are a woman that know how to do that. You know a man know how to do that. So it's more easier because you start off in a sort of training type of thing that you don't really have to put a whole lot of practice to. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that I myself, I mean, that's a good point you're making because I think that even in the case where people are in relationships and they are in relationships with same sex or they're practicing gay lifestyles, I really do think that they do it mainly because it's easier to relate to their own sex. I don't think it's more so that they just really is so happy in a relationship other than they feel like it's easier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just easier. Like people will try to take the easy route. And it's just the same thing with heterosexual relationships. Like I've been single for over 2 years. Even a heterosexual person wouldn't want to travel this path that I'm taking because it's not easy to be alone for holidays for them, or which I don't give a damn about holidays, so it's much easier for me. But but most people are emotionally attached to holidays. When Valentine's Day come around, they start getting depressed because they don't have nobody to buy them no heart candies and stuff like that. So anyway, they'll be even heterosexuals will be in miserable relationships, toxic relationships, simply because they don't want to be alone. It's the easiest route to take, right?
Yeah.
So I guess in that regard, as you say about people wanting to take the easy route, that could be related to either or, heterosexual relationships as well as the gay rate relationship. Yeah. So I think people in general they don't want the emotional challenge that it takes sometimes to be in not sometimes but anytime you're in a relationship, it's gonna take effort, all right. And I see a lot of homosexuals that they're frustrated because they thought, oh, if I be gay, it'll be easier, but they find it just as difficult And so they're frustrated with that because they thought it was going to be easier. Um, and it's the same with people in business. I've noticed that people will start businesses only because they have this fantasy land idea that if I have a business, I'm gonna have a lot of money. And then when they get into the business and find out, you got to put a lot into it before you get to that financial state, where you have a lot of money, and they bail out. They bail out. They be like, oh, this ain't gonna work. I'm used to getting my paycheck every week from my job, or every 2 weeks or whatever. That was guaranteed money. So basically, I think being in gay relationships is pretty much just a cop out, because the people that are afraid of getting into heterosexual relationships that don't quite work out the way they planned. They figured if they find uh, they have these one or two features that they like about a person, and they figure, okay, if I find this person that's like this, then I'll be good. And then, like you said, it's just unrealistic. So when they do find this person that has those attributes that they were looking for, then they realize, wait a minute, I'm gonna need more attributes than that to spend a lifetime with this person. And they find out, okay, this person has those few attributes they was looking for, but then they got a bad attitude, or they're grouchy when they wake up in the morning, they don't bathe too often like they should, or some other things that they ain't think about. They have differences opinions on religion, and they always arguing about that. They have differences of opinions on how to raise a child, and many times they don't find that out, of course, because they don't discuss it before they have a child. Plan this shit out. But what you think about children and how to raise them and this and that before they have children? So they don't discover this kind of stuff until after the fact. And it's like, uh-oh, surprise, surprise. And anyway, back on topic about the undercover gays and lesbians. I just think it's just so annoying because, I be trying to, what do you call that? I'm single, okay, and I don't approach men, all right? I'm old-fashioned. I wait for the men to approach me. So, I do all I can to let them, if I'm interested in men, I do all I can to let them know that I got, if you got your eye on me, I got my eye on you back, all right. So, and then come to find out, I've been sitting there hoping and wishing that maybe he'll strike up a conversation. He ain't even starting me, cause he looking at the man. That is the most annoying shit I ever. I want to know. Everybody need to put a tag on their forehead and let people know who is who. Goddamn it!